What is up, 88 molars? Yep. I'm here with...
Wagon fruit. Hey guys.
And
Quang
then...
counted down
shut the
from 10
fuck
this
up.
time.
Shut the fuck up, Jason.
Sorry.
And also, there's someone else here.
Hey, I'm McNutt. I'm your favorite 88 goals moderator. And I love 88
Let's
goals.
I don't think that's true.
go.
I think... you didn't ask what about Freaky Type today, so I don't know if you
You're
were
right, I
the best
didn't do that.
moderator.
Anthony answered with giggleth, I think.
I'm glad that I said that it was Pasta Supper's idea, even though he had nothing to do with it.
Okay, you just fucking lied.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
lied a little bit.
I thought about just meeting Pasta Supper,
Yeah, no.
but I realized that Ape had to remove the feature, so I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, well, you could have timed him out.
He didn't do anything wrong.
He didn't even do anything. He would have been so confused.
It would have been really funny.
It would have been pretty funny.
This week we got 8 games. Again.
There's going to be 8 games every week. This is not new
No,
anymore.
that's not true. People really like to extend, and if they extend past Tuesday, I'm not putting their game in the video.
True. But generally, it's 8 games. You have to specify that every time.
We're starting with this game?
Yeah, well, it's the first game that got played. And,
this game. Oh, brother.
And then the fun fact about this game, this is our game of the week already.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite game of the whole week.
This one's something or other.
Got JR Jam versus Chef. I don't think either of them had won up to this point.
Well, that's not true. Chef
JR
beat
Jam
Mr.
has not
Oh
won
no,
yet,
Chef
but
beat Mr. Mongol because Mr.
Yeah,
Mongol
in a
didn't
butt
have a
clencher.
dark move. And JR Jam
In a-
hasn't won yet. But you
in a
know,
big
many
old
things
butt
can
clencher.
happen. This could be a change.
anything can happen in the
Anything
kickoff
can happen.
division. It's the
So
beauty
we're
of
gonna
it.
start the game. There's a fucking Terra Ghost, King Gambit, and a Terra Fairy Dirge, and there's a Terra
He loves those
Poison
types.
Urshifu. I don't know,
Yup.
and then the Ogre Parn.
Mm-hmm.
Lead Rillaboom,
Poison Shifu looks good.
Gliscor. Gliscor switches. No, it doesn't. It clicks protect.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then it
because
gets waiter.
he basically knows it's going to
And
be
then he
banded.
clicks taunt, and he can't click Stealth Rock after the taunt.
This is the good
And
Gliscor.
this
Click
is-
Earth
This
Power.
is a
Earth Power is kind of
genius
insane.
fucking play. You click Earth Power, and you don't click Earthquake, because Earthquake sets the toxic debris. Good play. Power
Ooh.
Gem doesn't
It
do
does.
fucking anything.
Yep. This is Spadef Gliscor.
And then
Do we
he
see,
leaves.
we
And
see
then
the
important later in the
toxic come
game.
in?
because he's a
Big
fucking
prediction.
genius. Chef is in control.
Chef
he
is going
clicks
crazy with this
Protect
Chef is in
Gliscor.
control.
On
Okay, we
the
tricked
Rotom,
the
trying to
protect.
trick the Rotom. I don't know why you would want to click Trick on.
Hey, I don't know why you. Yeah,
on
it's a pretty obvious
Gliscor.
protect.
Well, now it's fine because you're already toxic. It doesn't matter.
I don't know why
So
you
you're
wanna
just giving
click
him a
it.
choice
Yeah,
item.
but then
That's-
you can
makes
go into
sense.
this thing, and it doesn't do anything. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
but yeah, except,
immune.
like locking
Yeah,
yourself in a trick is like when Gliscor's going to protect is not great, and then there's just a golden go there.
Reads the raw
Yeah.
focus blast and goes Skelly Dirge, and then sacks the Rotom to fucking this thing. But
To
luckily he
fucking
clicks
this
Shadow
thing.
Ball, and it does about half its health, but it didn't mean anything
And then
at
it
all.
recovers up. And
Yeah,
dies.
Chef was
is
cooking
currently
with this
cooking.
one.
Lamora gets the rocks up.
Yeah. Here's
then
actually the first time I
dies.
think Chef just gets it super wrong.
You should not
I don't
have
like.
done this.
I
Is this
don't.
plot?
No, it's. I think it's just 3 attack. I think the last move is
Okay.
make it rain. But I think what you should be doing here is, like, the Gilmora is gonna have speed, and you have a Gliscor that's Creed for Gilmora. What you can do is instead of keeping Golden and then being a little bit compromised versus something like Terra Ghost, King Gambit, and having to sack health on stuff, you can instead go Gliscor on the obvious rocks or Earth Power, right, and then just kill with Gliscor instead. And now you have Toxic Pressure or Ground type move for Gambit, and there's nothing really JR Jam can do to take advantage of this. But now Golden goes out, and there's definitely a way to push progress from here.
And now you're gonna get
Yeah.
killed a horrible way.
Yeah.
And look at this.
It like doesn't look bad, but it actually ends up being pretty scary.
And
And
he
then
clicks his knockoff.
it's like kind of a 50-50 with this Rillaboom. I mean, he could have gone Gouging Fire, but
Yeah, this Rillaboom's got
didn't?
that juju. And then Goldengo is dead. One
Yeah.
Pokemon down. There's no
Goldengo
6-0
is
this
dead.
week. But then Urshifu comes in. This
Urshifu
thing's
does
fucking
come in.
broken, and it kills the
And it does get a
Rillaboom.
kill.
And then I get really sad. But luckily, the Superior comes in, and it's about to go crazy. Is
yeah,
what I
now
would
there's a
say
bit
when
of
I
a
click
problem
Terra
where
Poison.
the Steel type is gone and Superior is in grassy terrain.
But Superior lives.
Yeah, this Shifu used to be Sucker Punch,
And it
but
was Custap Berry!
yeah, JR Jam, if you watch these, stop running Custap Berry on your superior.
No, this was
it doesn't,
good. This was good.
it doesn't
this time.
do anything. It's like you don't have a reason.
No, it was good this time.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
What is it good for? Tell me what it's good for.
It was good for killing that thing.
We already did that. Already outsped. What do you mean?
Live
If it had
Gorp
Sucker Punch
reaction.
would have just still worked.
Now Skelly Dirge comes in, and he
Skelly
Dirge
misprotects
does
the
come in.
Terra, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
click
yeah.
the right move.
In this
And
spot,
locked
Chef
Do we
already
not have
knows-
Torch Song? Like what? Oh, we do have Torch Song.
It does. Yeah, I don't.
Why do we have the first
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they
Chef
just-
already knows that he definitely should have been Wicked Blowing, because if the Gambit can't Terra, then it's weaker to. It's like guaranteed to get hit by the low kick that's on the Ogre Pun later, and then gets hit by Earth Power and dies. And the Gambit can't actually cleanly win.
Yeah,
So if he just clicks Wicked Blow here and the
Yeah,
Dirge
Wicked
Terra
Blow is
Fairies,
definitely- a little bit
Skelly
better.
should have just clicked
Yeah.
Torch Song and just killed in one hit.
if he Terra Fairies, you still have
That's
the
kinda
Toxtricity in the back
embarrassing.
for
When
it.
the
So
Toxtricity
it's
comes in, and it's gonna
not as
click
much of a problem.
Overdrive, and Skeletor doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, see, now the Dirge isn't low or Terra Fairied, and now you
Yeah,
have an
no, it
actual
just doesn't
problem
give
here
a
because you're about to
fuck.
sack your Toxtricity.
Bye, Toxtricity. Say
This
goodbye.
thing's gonna die.
Oh, just kidding. It fucking ate that
Just
shit. What the
kidding.
fuck?
I think this is Bulky
This
Scarf.
is an-
I don't.
Yeah,
Uh,
I believe
I
it. It
saw
doesn't need that
this.
much speed outspeed Serp.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense because this
Dude,
team's so fucking slow.
LeBron
Get on
Durst
shit to the
T.
ball.
LeBron Durst T with the it gets
Huge
a crit.
crit.
Huge crit.
That doesn't actually do
fucking
anything.
Do anything. All right, come on.
I
I guess this is the same league I tapped into earlier. Thank you, LeBron Durst T.
LeBron Durst. That's
LeBron
cool.
Christie is pretty good.
That's pretty sick. I'm actually so
Oh, but then
surprised it's
Ogre Pun
killed. But at
That-
this
that
point-
is fucking shocking. Actually, that thing's not all that strong at base.
At this point, I think you actually could have just terrored the Dirge and won,
Yeah.
because that was an
Yeah.
obvious knockoff
It's
or
okay.
stomping
Now
or
King
the fuck.
Gambit comes in and he fucking does that shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so clicking Swords Dance here is and not terroring is really bad judgment because this thing
Bold
totally could have been
play.
Encore.
Bold play.
Yeah, this thing totally could have been Encore, and
It
then you just
wasn't
lose.
though. Oh, you died.
Turns out it was 4 attacks,
You died.
and now we have this
Okay, now
wacky
you have
old
Terra
situation.
Ghost. It doesn't give a fuck about that, but you clicked Swords Dance.
I hate that we didn't count out here.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Like he explained it afterwards in kickoff chat. He's like, "Oh well, if he protects, he gets more health back, but like you also get more health back."
yeah.
like, you
why
still have
did
your
you
left
do
hands.
it?
Yeah, you see that his attack is Earth Power. It's not
And
gonna
now
do
you
that
kind of
much.
have to sucker punch here, but you lose the read, and now you're toxic. Now you're
Yeah.
gonna die.
Yep.
You only have 2 turns left to win.
And there's a protect
There's a
coming,
protect.
obviously. So it's
With
it's
the
legit just a
smart,
50-50
this is
here.
a smart SD because
No, I mean
if you
it's
think
killed
you,
anyway.
okay, well, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, like,
Everything
it
killed anyway.
killed it +2. Like the count out killed it +2.
Well, it doesn't matter because they click protect anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, here
But
it's like the most
here-
obvious kowtow from
here's
Gambit
the
because it hasn't even
kowtow,
revealed it
is-
yet. But Chef, watch what Chef does here.
Watch what Chef does.
It's
This
like
is
it
what
is a
makes the game of
50-50,
the
but
week.
it's kind of
Dumb
not.
fuck.
And then he just double
Dumb
protects.
motherfucker. Double protects like a little shit.
Like sometimes you just know when someone's gonna kowtow. Chef
LeBron
literally
Durst T cannot believe it.
like the protect was definitely the better like play if you consider it's like a true 50-50.
Yeah, but
That's like
I
the most
think-
obvious kowtow in the world, you know.
I think
But
he
I
played
think
like shit.
Chef's explanation was he was gonna Earth Power and then he flipped a coin in real life and it landed on Protect.
Yeah, well, if he lost, it would have been.
I
really
actually respect that.
embarrassing.
So good for him. He didn't. He also kind of knew it was gonna be kowtow, but he just did it for the bit, which is crazy. I mean, it was just like little positioning stuff from Chef that.
Yeah, I do think this is the best Chef game so far, but and it was definitely winnable. but
This is
maybe some
definitely the
other
best
few things better.
JR Jam game by far.
Oh no, yeah, my bad. I meant the
This
best.
is
Yeah.
not the
game.
best Chef game. The best
Yeah,
Chef
yeah,
game.
my
was
bad.
last
Chef definitely
week.
played better versus Mr. Mongol. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
about
no,
prep
I
better,
meant the
but
best JR Jam game.
yeah.
JR Jam, you're getting it. You're learning.
He's
You're
getting
becoming
better every
educated.
week. He's gonna win a
Yeah,
game.
He's still bringing the same superior, but
Yeah, I
like
wish the
this-
superior wasn't cussed at, but I kind of get it. Like you don't want to get revenged by Scarf Shifu, I guess. But Why? Why do you care about that?
I think you considered the item more than he did, if I'm honest.
Maybe.
Because this syrup has come twice and it's been cussed at twice. But what I do like is that this Gambit didn't switch in on a really strong move this
Although
game.
it did eat a low kick.
Yeah, I mean it did, but it at least got this like the sword stance up while it did it. You shouldn't have really sword stanced in front of the ogre pawn because that thing could have just clicked encore and you lose.
I mean, he needed the +2 to kill the Gliscor.
Yeah, he did. So I mean, I guess it was your best chance. But I think if he went for the Terra Ghost and just double kowtowed, he had a better chance.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. That's why that was game of the week because I liked it a lot. You know,
it was close as shit, and I liked the Gliscor.
And we like that JR Jam is getting better because some players in Baby Div I think are actually getting worse. Hello, Buffcat. Buffcat.
Hello, Buffcat.
Hello, Buffcat.
That's fucking crazy.
Buffcat is
awesome.
actually the winner of a new segment we're going to be come up with just today.
Oh no.
Called the worst shit ever.
Yeah, I understand why we made this segment.
You know what? We can just get into the game. You know, we got Terra flying Salamence.
I actually don't know if I watched this game. This is a new experience for me.
And then you got Terra Steel Urshifu. Please remember that. And I don't think you brought it.
Okay.
Can we just set the stage real quick? In
no, we can get there. No, we can get to that point. No. Well, once we get to the point, we can explain everything. So we got Lee G King versus Lee Pult. G King sets up Trick Room, doesn't give a fuck. Pult takes 20 fucking 8 from that. You turn into Rotom Heat. It clicks Psychic, it doesn't give a fuck. It just Volt switches
This
again.
Pult doesn't have Shadow Ball, right? Like, truly?
No, I mean, it's fucking terrible. No, it does. But it does, trust me, but...
I'm already like trying to figure out what was the plan for G King.
I'm trying to figure out...
well, I think it might have been
I mean, the G King, like... Yeah, I don't really know what the G King was supposed to do in this lead scenario. But I'm also confused as to why the Pult isn't just spamming Shadow Ball. Like,
I mean, it is screen, so it might be like
I think the plan for the fucking G King was the Meowscarada, but he didn't go into it. So he goes
I mean, like, yes, you're slower in Trick Room, but you have the light screen out. Like, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, like it took fucking 27 from a fucking Ice Beam. If you can spam one Shadow Ball or 2 Shadow Balls, then it's probably fine.
This thing doesn't give a fuck. And then
like the Bolt health isn't that valuable here, I don't think.
Yuxi just doesn't give a shit, and now it's Encored in, and you get a free switch to whatever Pokemon you want, which will be Rotom Heat.
Because it took a lot of damage for no reason.
It clicks Will-O-Wisp.
Okay,
that's fine.
Honestly, a pretty valuable Will-O-Wisp for not that much return.
I think at a certain point you gotta fucking get into this Meowscarada on this goddamn G King.
Buffcat, yeah, nice.
Sweet.
And I mean, it is spamming Psychic right now because other moves can't fucking hit it.
Because it doesn't have
if it was Sludge Bomb here, it would be clicking Sludge Bomb.
But then he finally Volt switches on the Darkrai, goes into Florges. Buffcat's making some good plays, maybe. Baton Pass into Meowscarada.
Oh shit! Goes to Meow.
But here's where tragedy strikes. He misses the triple X.
Oh. It was a good play too.
And then this was
having Axel Meow for a sturdy Ogerpon is smart.
This was unfortunate for Buffcat. I will admit that. However, what you are going to see now, this fucking thing.
Does it stick like CC? Tell me it doesn't click CC.
No. Okay, just a little bit of a little bit of build up is Buffcat went to my server.
See Buffcat fucking show this Urshifu off.
Yeah.
For the whole fucking week, and every time I saw it, I said, "This is the worst Urshifu I have ever seen in my entire life."
And you know what's crazy?
Can it really be that bad?
You were almost very wrong because it like fundamentally can work, but you're about to see why it won't work.
You're about to see why it might not be.
You're about to see why it's getting the award of worst shit ever because
I'm ready.
Honestly, more so because of how much he gassed it up more than its actual performance.
Like, oh, it's gonna be so good, and then look. First, it goes in Alomomola. It's the most obvious helmet Alomomola of all time. Parasteals, Trailblaze,
okay.
And it's like, sure. And he reveals the helmet here.
Reveals helmet. You know this thing is helmet.
Are we searching strikes?
He fucking clicks
we stay in. Okay.
We're bulk up, which is pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Goes into G King, and then watch this shit. Watch what he fucking does. Why? Why?
And he's not punching glove.
And he's not punching glove. Because you know what item he is? You know what item he is? He's fucking covert cloak.
What for? Psychic?
For chilling water Alomomola.
He's for chilling water / play rough drop Alomomola.
Yep, and
like I would get it if you want to like block the psychic noise for the drain punch healing, but for just chilling water, then I don't get it.
8% because he's a dumb fuck. And
Yeah,
he goes in
and
the Dragon Pult and he eats a flamethrower. This thing doesn't have a poison move, by the way. And the Dragon Pult clicks U-turn because it's a fucking terrible Pokemon in this matchup.
So this is a Slowking that can't break through Florges.
Yeah, it's a Slowking that actually
which is
just
super
cannot
cool.
break through Florges.
That's. I mean,
And now he has a pretty free baton pass over to Shifu.
Yeah, except
Passes a stat drop, which is super cool.
It's okay. He's gonna click rapid punch again.
No,
he
he's
didn't.
not.
I lied. He went back to Florges. This Florges is actually insanely good here.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we not able? Why the fuck do we bring a G-King that's not able to hit a Florges?
Yeah,
he brings out Darkrai to handle it, and it actually does some lasting damage with that poison. That's gonna be very
the poison's
important.
actually huge.
But the Darkrai does just fucking die, and that's it.
Okay, this fucking Gallade is about to do.
Oh
some
my god, this is the
crazy
funniest
shit.
Gallade of all
This is
time.
the funniest Gallade of all time.
I love this game so
I click
much.
Psycho Cut. Does 20% on a crit, not
The
bad.
crit does 20%.
So,
No, that is bad. This is a Gallade, man. Like this is the thing that's gonna sharpen.
but it's also a Uxie. It's also a Uxie.
My point still stands. I mean, Uxie is bulky, but it's got 75 base HP or something.
It gets trolled, and you click U-turn because you don't give a fuck, and you go Florges, and Florges doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, so he just doesn't have anything to break this G-King, like at all.
So now you baton
his way of breaking it was
just
Shifu.
Watch what is about to happen on your screen.
Okay.
Dude, this
Uxie clicks his Dazzling Gleam, and it does 14%.
Is this max Spadef AV? Like, what is this?
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, I don't even think it needs to be max Spadef because I don't think Uxie's special attack is that great.
Yeah, it's not that high. Okay, but
yeah,
Dazzling
has a
Gleam
decent Spadef
is
stat,
super effective. It does 14%.
Yeah, but you gotta think about this. If that was a neutral hit, that does 7%.
It did knocked. Okay, then watch this. Watch this U-turn. It does 15. Why is the U-turn doing more?
Gallade has no defense and a lot of Spadef.
I was just in a
debate
called laughing uncontrollably
yeah,
at this
he
game.
also fucking is dumb as fuck and just sacked this thing.
Shit is so stupid. Going G-King here is a little bit weird because it's just an obvious pain split from here.
Yeah, and then you click pain split, and then you just sack it anyway. So who gives a fuck?
Yeah, but true. But it did.
Anyway, Urshifu is back in
the fish.
All right,
that's not the
fucking
fish.
Click the wrong button.
He has another chance at glory, and it's starting not great. I think he does.
Urshifu set.
Yeah, he dips out here.
Now you go to Florges, and then you click Wish, and then you fucking pray to God.
This poison has like racked up an entire
this
health bar.
matchup is kind of brutal without the Meowscarada. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then he just decides, oh, I will enable this thing. This is the right play, though. I ain't gonna lie. So Salamence' dual wing beat it up. This thing fucking wins from here, by the way.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it should win from here. Except Buffcat just says, "Oh yeah, let me go into the."
Let me give it another Moxie boost real quick.
Give it another Moxie boost real quick.
Well, the thing about Buffcat's team is Buffcat's team doesn't have a reason to click Earthquake.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have it. So he misses a wing beat.
Misses a wing beat. And then does something that admittedly, like, I don't understand why the fuck you complained about this, Roma. Come on.
Yeah.
Look at the position you're in. You're up against the shittiest Urshifu of
can you
all
complain
time.
about the miss when the triple axle missed earlier and it actually lost Buffcat the game?
Yeah.
This matchup is, if you look at the matchup, like, it's just not playable without the Meowscarada.
Yeah. And
like, how the fuck does Buffcat win this game without Meowscarada?
Buffcat does not win this game, I'll tell you that much.
If the Shifu was punching Glove, maybe
I think if the Shifu was literally anything else. I want you to look at how much the Shadow Ball does.
Nago does 34, and then
28.
Oh, curse body.
Got the curse body.
And here comes this thing.
Yeah, and then finally he clicks bulk up versus the Sacred Swordmon. It's like every single turn with
and then he
every
Drain
single
Punch
turn
and it doesn't fucking die.
Oh my
and
god.
he loses.
every single turn with Shifu was the wrong button, except for clicking Trailblaze and bulk up at the start.
Every single thing.
Yeah, that was kind of brutal.
With the Urshifu,
losing the Meowscarada is like disastrous for this matchup.
Yeah, that was a terrible miss.
However,
it was.
This gets the honor of the worst shit ever because of that fucking Urshifu set that you wouldn't shut the fuck up about, Buffcat.
Just flopped unbelievably hard.
The worst shit ever award.
Roma is such a disrespectful player, by the way.
Roma played with also the worst fucking Gallade I think I've ever seen. I think still got like
that thing lived on one.
Got like 3 kills.
It did.
I don't even know how.
Glade's kind of a demon, man. I like this
This set was not good.
Oh yeah, I've only drafted it once, I think, but like it's pretty good. Like,
Max, but yeah, Glade seems pretty cool.
Yeah. You know what else is cool? I don't want to talk about this fucking matchup again. Let's talk about. Oh, this also isn't a very. Like, I'm gonna be real. This is not a cool matchup for one player.
I don't know if I watched this game. I think I did.
I don't. Oh, I remember this game.
This game is a little embarrassing.
I remember part of this game.
We got Terra Fairy and Terra Fire Metagross and Kyurem and Metagross. Sorry if I sound fucking lost. I'm so tired. And then Terra Steel Latias. Frost versus J-Hole. We got classic leads. Classic U-turn into with Greninja. I
will say, I think when I told Frost about the set, I think I wanted him to lead the Latias, but he didn't.
And then he trolled. And then he sets up his rocks. Click Shadow
He also doesn't Terra.
21%. Because he doesn't give a fuck. And he goes back to Greninja. And the Latias is about to click Terra. Nope, it doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
But
so he still doesn't have a switch into to cure him really from here.
Yep. And then the Sandy Shocks comes.
Okay, wait, yeah, okay, yeah.
Lied. It's Terrakion.
Go back a turn. I remember this game now. I was talking to Penguin about this game. I'm like, if this Latias Terra steals, it sits on this Kyurem forever.
Yep.
Like you just have a permanent Kyurem switch in, but since it never Terra steals here, it gets fucked so hard later. Like you need to Terra steal
actually come back to bite him.
It does.
Shit.
Well, I don't
he doesn't. He does have a Kyurem switch in later, and he really needs one.
Okay, well, I don't know if that's the only thing that he needed this game. Anyway, here comes Terrakion. He reads the switch into something else, and it does 26 to a Dawn fan. Not
that
bad.
Is banded as shit, though.
It's banded as shit, and then Dawn fan comes in, click spin,
and
Kyurem is in. And Kyurem's fucking broken right now.
Oh, he needs a heal?
Well, not
okay, he has balloon.
He's gonna need it after the Heatran dies.
And then he just sacks the Heatran.
Oh, okay.
Not the best play.
So now we don't have a
now we don't have a switch. But now Latias can Terra Steel.
I want to clarify.
But it doesn't Terra Steel, does it?
I told Frost to run Steel Latias. I did not tell Frost to run Steel Latias and Balloon Heatran.
Well,
so the Balloon Heatran is like, I'm not a huge fan, but we don't. We would still have a Heatran if we just Terra Steel the Latias the first time around.
Yeah.
Like we had to sack our Heatran because we lost our.
Or if you just went into the Latias on the most obvious Earth Power.
Or yeah, I guess if you go Latias on the Earth Power, but if you lose the Latias, you lose the game. I'm pretty sure. So.
I like Balloon Heatran more as a lead. I don't like it.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. But you know what?
I do agree. But
I do like this Scream.
We never lose the Heatran in the first place if we just Terra Steel the Latias.
Yeah.
I do like this Scream Tail a lot.
Damn, I did not know this happens.
Watch this. Watch what the Scream Tail
Yeah, also we're the worst Latias set of all time, I'm pretty sure.
Watch what the Scream Tail is.
I don't think Wish was too bad here, because the Dawn fan does check a strong chunk of the team, so again. Giving it Wishes
surprise.
I'm not a big fan of using Dawn fan as like a raw defensive check in this chat. Like I think it's good at a lot of things. It's good for like roll compressing, but like just like straight up checking something, I'm not a big fan, but
surprise, it was Mirror Herb Scream Tail.
Nice.
There was a Blastoise that didn't come, and the Scream Tail would have won the game on the spot. That does not stop the Scream Tail from being extremely effective in this matchup, though.
Yeah.
Power, and then
shit!
Half of its fucking health.
This happens. Yeah, this would not be the case.
Where's our Heatran?
Where's our Heatran?
Where's our Heatran?
It's okay. It has Focus Blast.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. What I don't like from J-Hole is they clicked Focus Blast again when Stored Power definitely would have killed. And now he gets extra chip on the Scream Tail they probably could have avoided.
True. And this could be Shard too, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I was hoping for Shard here when I was watching.
Goes... Okay, that's fair.
It's obvious that you're faster. Anyway,
it's obvious.
So now you lost 2 Pokemon. Now Greninja comes in. And
is this just a game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Protein.
Gengar,
well, it's not over yet, but like
Scarf.
the game is.
Or this was Scarf, and he didn't realize. And then Greninja's going a little crazy, and then Chien-Pao comes in, and Frost is outsped and decides to click SD.
I mean, surely Shard kills from here.
Shard?
Right? Yeah.
Surely Sucker Punch or Shard, right?
I don't think Shard is killing.
Bro,
I mean, I'm pretty sure Shard kills this, but like he just doesn't have either of them, I guess.
What?
I would be surprised if Shard doesn't kill that +2.
Yeah, is this?
Bro, this is sort of Ruin we're talking about, all right? That's surely kill that +2.
Oh, at +2? I thought you were literally just saying +1.
Why it wasn't at +1, was it?
I thought you were gonna just say Ice Shard twice. I thought you were fucking saying Ice Shard and just raw Ice Shard.
Oh no!
It clicked Swords Dance. I was saying the Ice Shard.
I know, well,
right
I don't think it had Ice Shard.
Surely.
Well, yeah.
Maybe he didn't give a shit.
That's apparent now, but
or, you know, maybe he just didn't give a shit. Anyway, here comes Terrakion with the accuracy drop from Muddy Water.
Big Muddy Water.
And then
his bandit-ass Earthquakes and
bandit-ass Earthquakes. J-Hole fucked him up. I helped J-Hole prep again because he's so good.
Yeah, I really think... Okay, the Latias set, in like hindsight, wasn't that bad, but we needed to Terra Steel it right away.
Yeah. Steel and get it in early.
That would have saved that would have made so many things easier for you.
Because forcing us to lose our... I guess we weren't forced to lose a Heatran, but we were forced into a bad like 50-50 situation where it's like we have to predict whether it's clicking Earth Power or a fucking Freeze Dry, which is not ideal.
Yeah, a Balloon Train is not actually a Kyurem check if the move you're baiting is Freeze Dry, so it's not consistent at all. It's good off lead to just always be able to get a hit off on Kyurem if it is the lead.
Yeah, but, I agree.
It wasn't the lead. And the thing that led also wasn't supposed to be the lead.
Yeah. Frost, next time, just tear the guy.
Frost, next time, don't play like Boo Boo.
Frost, next time, just log in, man. Just log in. Understand your build.
Now we gotta watch Terminal versus Nellic. And we got...
I think I vaguely remember this game, and I didn't like watching it.
And a Terragrass, Azuma Will. And then
I
there's
don't remember
a Water Pawn, and I think that is a Terra Electric Raging Bolt. Let's watch the game. Wolfish comes in. T-Spikes are really good here.
They are, it's true.
I think this is the game. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to wait and see if it happens.
A swab out there is pretty passive. I'm not sure I like it.
This is Iron Defense. What the fuck?
Interesting.
Now it's taunting you.
Big taunt.
Moonblast. That still does fucking half its health. Holy shit.
Dude, this one has a lot of special attack,
you
man.
Too, sorry.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god, this thing is fucking broken.
No Defiant. L.
It lived.
Oh my god.
Gets a hit off. Midnight Thunderous.
But you got the Toxic Spike up, and there's nothing on this team that actually has boots, so you're fucked. Just kidding, this thing has boots.
Just kidding, this thing has
Just kidding, yeah.
But like your big motherfucker doesn't have boots.
It's on pass.
Ninetales isn't clicking buttons. It's making me sad.
Well, this Raging Bolt is extremely good into this team because like look at what it's gonna do. Youch!
Okay, that's funny as shit.
But then Dragon.
Okay, no. I remember. Oh wait, that hasn't happened yet.
And then,
that's awesome.
It's going.
Baton pass again,
and I'm gonna lose it.
And I don't know what the fuck.
Okay, this thing is poisoned as well.
Wait, doesn't Terminal have an Excadrill?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Coolfish clicks a gunshot.
Where was the
Excadrill? Comes back in
Excadrill?
to claim a kill. Goodbye.
Raging Bolt kill.
Holy shit, this Raging Bolt is fucking so strong.
This thing's on a balloon. Chaladon comes out.
Clicks fucking Meteor Beam.
Whoa.
You have a different move that you could have clicked here, I think.
I mean...
Is there any reason that you'd want to be a rock type instead of an electric type? Aside from Raging Bolt, which I don't think you would fucking want to even click either. You just want to fucking click Draco. Oh, who gives a fuck about Ninetales?
I mean, if you're bringing Meteor Beam power, you might as well click turn.
Oh my god, dude. It's not that egregious. I mean, at least it was fucking... What is wrong with you, man?
This Ninetales needs to click Will-O-Wisp.
No,
Nightshade.
I know what's about to happen here.
That's kind of sick.
That's over.
Nightshade's kind of sick.
Gonna get poison, and Dragonite's.
This is fucking DD. Wait for it.
Is it slower?
It's Hurricane in the sun.
No. Oh my god, what a fucking turn.
It's fucking DD Hurricane in the sun.
Oh, it's okay. Use extreme speed, so it doesn't actually matter.
Oh, no way. Wait, what?
So now we have to ask ourselves.
Why?
I remembered that moment from this game. Like, yeah, I hate this game.
No fucking damage. What the fuck? I don't know why you baton passed there. Okay, it's over. What the fuck?
The Zap Cannon is fucking crazy.
Awesome.
Zap Cannon
No, that's
so
sick.
raw.
Okay, it's still dead.
Unfortunately,
That's
it didn't
really
pay
funny.
off.
Let's go, Azu.
Let's go, Azu. This Ninetales is not
Bro.
a fire move.
What are we
Which is the
cooking
most
with that
frustrating
D-Knight? That's like,
fucking thing
that
ever.
might be like the worst D-Knight possible.
I can understand running a Hurricane.
It's not even like, if you want to bring Hurricane, it's like,
You have a Pelipper.
like okay, I guess, right? But
Yeah,
why would
if
we don't click Hurricane in the sun ever? Just don't do it. It's a 50% accuracy move.
You brought the rain team without the rain.
You were literally flipping a coin to hit that Hurricane in the sun.
That's okay to do if rain's bad. And I mean,
Well, I think rain was good here.
It's not terrible,
Well, actually, there's
but
an
it does
Ogre Pond,
get
maybe
worse
not.
with the weather war.
Okay.
I mean-
good job, Terminal. You won the game.
It's
I
just
don't
like if you were
Meteor
Wingbeat,
Game.
that was just so much easier.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a great game.
Like,
But
I don't know
Yeah.
the rest of the. Like, let me look at the rest of the matchup because I don't know if there was a reason to be Hurricane. Like, is there just a very bulky physical guy?
I think it
Let me
was
see.
literally just.
I mean, the only thing I can see is that Houndstone being
Houndstone
fluffy.
and then maybe Ogre Pond.
Yeah, I guess it's just
But, like,
Houndstone. Huh?
Those two Pokemon. One of those Pokemon does a dual Wingbeeb.
Wingbeeb.
Nellic has a great tusk that he didn't bring.
Oh, maybe that might actually. Have
Oh,
I
yeah, that
still
makes a
feel
lot more
like-
but
sense.
even
Never
then,
mind.
like, I'm pretty
you
sure
should
you
bring
still just
you should
Wingbeat.
bring Wingbeat and Hurricane there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you still just Wingbeat.
And maybe
Yeah.
you should bring your Pokemon that makes your Hurricanes perfectly accurate as well.
or
True.
that.
Like even if you do see a Great Tusk, having Hurricane versus Sun Team is with no rain on your for yourself is just so.
Also, yeah, Terminal does have a
inconsistent.
Pelipper and an Excadrill. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, Azumarill looks like a Street Fighter 5 character right now.
maybe this was just a Terminal matchup. Maybe his matchup was just goated because he didn't bring two really good mons.
Yeah, I mean, if you could afford to bring Hurricane Dragonite, I'm pretty sure your matchup's pretty good.
Yeah,
Or DD Hurricane Dragonite, rather. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the
sick.
next game is a doozy. Jason, we were gonna argue about this
Oh,
game
this is a
initially,
fucking.
But I've
This
we're
is
not
a-
even
I
gonna
do not-
argue. You
I
already
do-
know you're wrong.
I do not have
So,
the energy.
This is
to- I'm
the
not wrong.
Maniac Masterclass. This is the classic the Maniac
versus
game.
Mr. Mongol.
There's
the
actually
Terra
nothing to even
Pokemon.
argue about because you already know that
I'm
you're
gonna
wrong.
fucking mute you from the whole fucking server if you don't shut the fuck up.
Okay,
All right.
I'm sorry.
The plan has been activated. Mr.
Plan
Mongol
activated.
has Terra Flying Moltres, and Maniac, for some reason, is Terra Flying Annihilate. In
Yeah,
this
I don't
matchup,
get that one.
And then
I'm not gonna
also, I think Terra Ground Enamorous. So
Yeah, Terra Flying Annihilate.
we got
Terra Flying
Manaphy
Annihilate's a little bit
versus
confusing to me, but-
Zamazenta. Zamazenta does a fuck ton of Manaphy, but then Manaphy clicks Tail Glow and makes Zamazenta very scared. So Zamazenta switches out into Empoleon, and Manaphy doesn't do very much with Surf. But then Manaphy clicks a different move the next turn as
This is cool
Empoleon roars
commentary.
it out.
I like this.
I like
That Grassmon did
good.
nothing.
Did fucking nothing, by the way. Roaring Moon comes in, and it uses Booster Energy, which is really sad. And then luckily, it clicks Dragon Dance, and
DD
then
again.
just gets roared out again.
Yep.
But then Annihilate comes in, and this thing's
Okay,
actually kind of scary,
yeah.
so you have to switch out here. But luckily, Annihilate clicks Taunt, so you don't have to worry about getting Will-O-Wisp burned. And then you can go Volcarona on the Weezing. And then Hatchrim comes in, and then the Volcarona clicks Quiver
This is
Dance.
torturous,
And
Mike.
this is
Holy
pretty
shit.
scary, but luckily the Hatchrim clicks Nuzzle, and then the
Click
Volcarona
Nuzzle.
is safe. And then you can click Quiver Dance again, and then Mr. Mongol does a
Hatchrim
play that I
clicks
don't
Baton
particularly
Pass.
agree with immediately, but then Zamazenta comes in. and
Why?
this is a Stone
Why
Edge.
not?
I'm gonna fucking ban you if we get into this shit. And then Zamazenta.
But you're
misses
about
the
to
stone.
critique him for something he didn't do wrong.
Jason, I'm one click away. One click away from you being gone for the rest of the episode.
Do it.
And then he misses a Stone Edge, which is very unfortunate, and then he eats shit and dies.
Okay, there was a point made after the game, but I think it was A.
Yeah.
Like this Terra Flying Moltres, if you just bring it in, you don't lose a single mon to this Volcarona.
That's what I was saying!
But it's not true. It's not.
Jason's gonna be gone for the rest of this video. Sorry, Jason. McNutt. It's gonna be me and you for the rest of this commentary. So yeah, Moltres could have just come in at this position right here instead of.
It could have come in years ago.
I understand why you would go into Zamazenta here. I get it. It has Stone Edge that kills, but that shit can miss. That shit can miss. It missed. See right there? It fucking missed. What you could have done is you go into your Terraflying Moltres. You don't Terra right away, because this thing's also Agility and Life Orb. If you're super worried about that, you can click Flamethrower first, and then click Terraflying Terra Blast, and then it will die 100% of the time. Or at the very least, get the Volcarona into range where it will die to anything else on the team. And then you are in a moderately better position than losing to a Volcarona. And then I personally...
I guess thinking, the thought process maybe is you might need the Moltres to check...
I do understand that, yeah.
Check the Annihilate later for the Earthworm that you're kind of not really able to kill. If there's a Zama as well, I guess, but...
But yeah, I feel like...
I get why he wins Zama.
But I also
I don't have the calc to back up whether the Moltres actually wins this or not. Does enough damage, but I just assume that it does. Because later on you'll see it does enough damage to the Volcarona at the end.
The Moltres 2-hit KO'd from this position with Terraflying Terra Blast, and you can potentially set yourself up to chunk fucking anything that comes in after. Because it's Life Orb and Agility, and it just does a shit ton of damage. I understand if this thing was relying on Hurricane, because at that point it's like gambling with the Zama but worse. But it was Terraflying Terra Blast. Personally, I think it would have been that. Jason, you're fucking wrong when you watch this. I'm not adding you back until we're done talking about this game, no matter how many times you ping me. You pinged me 17 times. All right, we can finish watching the game now. So anyway, Mr. Mongol is in a pretty shitty spot. And then does another play that I don't really like. I don't know why you went Empoleon first.
Empoleon does, of course, obviously.
Going Hatchram.
Hatchram.
This was a play I actually did like because this is red card Hatchram with Endure. I think this is a smart play to get the Volcarona out of it. But once again, I would have gone this before I went Empoleon.
Yeah, I think that second the Empoleon was not needed. Or you just never switch out the Hatchram to begin with. I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, I think the Volcarona would have just kept setting up.
That's fair, yeah. No, I agree with that.
But the Hatchram is in, and then the full para really fucks that.
Yeah.
So then it just Quiver Dances again.
I think it's another one.
I don't give a shit. So you have to Baton Pass.
Baton Passes again.
Galar, which doesn't help you at all. Wheezing Galar dies a horrible death. Regieleki is still faster than this thing, so it gets off an Ancient Power, but this is a +3 Volcarona, so you don't do any damage.
Yep, dead.
And Moltres comes in. Full para, clicks Agility, so now it's faster. It clicks Flamethrower, which is 25. Not bad. So
we could have brought the Moltres in when it was +2 instead of +3.
Yeah, you could have brought it as
the Flamethrower would have done what, 35-ish, probably?
Yeah. And then you take some Life Orb damage. You do take a fuck ton because this thing is now at +4.
Yeah.
Because it got a Fiery Dance boost.
At +4 instead of +2.
Which it may not have had if you just sent it in the first place. And then it gets another boost, by the way. And then it goes Terraflying and clicks Terra Blast. And this thing is finally dead. But unfortunately,
okay, we did crit it, so I don't know how much the Terra Blast would have actually done. But
okay, well, no, it would have killed from there.
Yeah, probably.
I did the math. It would have killed from there. And then Hatchram comes in, and this thing can't do anything now.
Yeah.
It also was red card. And then it just clicks Healing Wish. So Mr. Mongo got a little screwed over.
Or what you could have done
is
even if you want to go Zama, you just go Hatchram immediately. You just double into Hatchram.
I guess. I think having the red card option in the back is better, though, because Hatchram would have just died to the Fiery Dance.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if it is just going to die to +2 Fiery Dance, then yeah. I don't know if it would have done. I guess if you don't have a Violite, then you probably do die, huh?
Yeah, you're 100% dying.
Yeah, never mind then.
Yeah, so, unfortunate game for Mr. Mongol. Maniac getting their first win on the board. I'm not going to necessarily say it was the most well-played game, but they didn't...
This is just a Maniac classic. You should go into every game against the Maniac expecting 5 setup mods, at least.
Maniac didn't make any mistakes, so there's nothing really to complain about. Mr. Mongol, I think you could have sequenced yourself a little bit better to put yourself into a better position. Although you were in a bit of a tricky spot, regardless, I think you could have.
Yeah, like it's not an easy spot to play out of. And I don't think he made a terrible play. I think the play he made was fine.
It just,
but
it wasn't.
You just
the best
got fucked
play.
by the miss. Like the
it wasn't
miss.
the best play in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe there was a better. Like maybe the Moltres is a better play. I don't think the Zama's a terrible play because it's supposed to do the thing that he wanted to do, and it missed the move. So
he's calling me now. All right, so now we can move on to the next game, and I can invite Jason back into the group.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Hold up, he's coming in.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey guys, Jason, we're talking about Yeltsin.
No.
Okay, if you're getting on this shit, then
no.
Jason,
Mr. Mongol.
Okay, I've told him that we were going to talk about the Central game. So, I guess we're just not talk from Jason for the rest of the episode. So now we got Yelsu versus Central. Heated matchup between Central, who's been on a bit of a heater. Yelsu has 1 victory and 1 loss, both of which were pretty tragic, honestly. But let's see what we can get to happen. Central has Terra Water, Iron Boulder. I don't quite remember his second Terramon off the top of my head. And then Yelsu has some Pokemon. No, I don't think he terred any of these Pokemon, I'm going to be honest. No, actually, no. I think it was Terra Rock, fucking Lycan Dog. I may be a fool. Jason is still fucking DMing me. It's so sorry because you're literally wrong mathematically. Hold on a sec. Time out. I need to send all. I need to just take a quick screenshot of something. I fucked it up. Hold on. Just gotta do that. Just gotta do this real quick. Now I gotta open up OBS, add an image, and then we can talk about Central versus Yelsu. Alright, now if you just take a look at these messages here, you'll notice that Jason is completely wrong on all fronts. He said, "Let me back, put me back in, help, put me back, I want to be back, let me in, silencing the truth, you're a terrible person, put me back, please,
let him back,
help, you missed a call from Jason that lasted a few seconds, you missed a call from Jason that lasted a few seconds, you missed a call from Jason that lasted a few seconds, you missed a call from Jason that lasted a few seconds. Thank you." Now we can talk about Yelsu versus Central. So Yelsu leads with the Lycan Dog, and Central leads with the Terrapagos. Terrapagos is broken as fuck, by the way.
Yeah, Terrapagos is broken, and that's why I hate this lead.
Yeah, which I also don't agree with this lead, because you don't want to lead with
this
bitch.
This ability is so fucking broken, and sacking it turn 1 for no reason other than to get. Well, you just play the turn.
Yeah, I think
you sack it turn 1 to get a toxic.
Yummy.
Like, okay, now I want you to pause. Look at the Mons on Central's team. And look at the Mons on Wesley's team. There's a Primarina on Central's team, right?
Yeah.
I want you to find a Primarina switch in on Wesley's team.
AV Grimmsnarl.
Like, Torn, in theory, if it's...
Terra Tornadoes.
Like, Torn, if it's, like, AV can switch in, right? But, like, it's just it's a free Primarina. Like, even if you see a Torn, you just flip turn on it. Like, it's fine.
Or you can just say fuck it and click Moonblast anyway.
Yeah, like sacking the Terrapagos ability, turn 1. I hate this play.
Yeah, well, luckily,
especially with Primarina, it's just a free lead.
Come back to bump him in the ass. That fucking Lycan Dog does so much damage. Holy shit.
Yeah, Lycan Dog is pretty strong.
It did just lose half of its health from attacking a Garchomp, though.
Yeah.
And he was far too. I just said I'm gonna keep this around, I guess.
Okay, Terrapagos back.
Yeah. I would
Spawn is so broken, by the way. Like, Spawn is so broken.
But yeah, now you're in a scary spot. Luckily, Terra Starstorm does 40, but Facade does a bit too much. However, you put yourself into a position where Ursaluna is going to die in 1 hit. In fact, it just dies.
Yeah, this mod is so broken. Terrapagos is so broken, man.
I'm going to make another complaint about this Terrapagos. I don't like leftovers on Terrapagos.
I prefer
Boots. I prefer Boots.
I do as well. I think that if you have other forms of removal, then like leftovers is fine. Which obviously Central doesn't, but I do prefer boots as well, just because like I said, this ability is so broken.
Yeah.
But I guess if you intend to stack the ability on turn 1, then like it doesn't matter if you have boots or not.
Yeah, very interesting thing. I will say, a lot of people like to run Citrus this gen, and I actually don't like Citrus on Terrapagos because the whole point is you want it to be at full.
Yeah,
or like close to full.
Yeah, I agree. Like boots, I think is the best item probably, but
for Terrapagos, definitely.
If you're gonna stack the ability turn 1, it doesn't really matter what your item is. So
yeah, fair enough. So Terrapagos kills the thing, and then Torn comes in. You go Eel, Bleak Wind. Eel doesn't give a fuck. Eel does not give a shit once again. You're clicking knockoff with Eel right here. Or Thunderbolt. That does a crit, and it does a shit ton. Central apologizes, my man.
I probably would have knocked the thing here, but
I probably would have knocked, but U-turn is okay. Prim comes in, there's no switch-ins. Palafin comes in, and then immediately has to switch out.
This is a free surf.
It's a free whirlpool.
Oh, we're whirlpool, okay.
Oh, are we perish trapping? Are we perish trapping? Nope, we're just whirlpool. Okay. We're just whirlpool.
Did Primer lose perish song?
No. I don't know why you're not just going eel here.
Yeah, I don't know why we're stacking.
Unless if you're stalling screen turns. I guess if you're stalling screen turns, I think it's good. But anyway, Armor Rouge.
Yeah, but you just go eel and you turn out. And you get a free. Like...
Armor Rouge is surprisingly specially bulky. Takes out Terrapagos, but now I think Iron Boulder is in primo position to just win the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't go into it though. It goes into Garchomp first for the kill. Screens are gone. Torn comes in. Tink comes in to check it because Electros is pretty low. Palafin in finally set up properly to actually do something. Clicks liquidation, does half, but then you lose your leftovers.
Lose the lefties.
So you still get the 2-hit KO.
Crit,
now I think Boulder comes in and wins.
And now we lose.
Except,
we don't lose yet.
Actually, getting as much chip on it as possible with Garchomp.
I think that's fine. Like, yeah, you put it in a spot where you can just kill it with a Mighty Cleave then.
Win. Now you win. Yeah, now you win.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
The game is now over.
Yep.
I don't think Central played as well this game as they have in other games, but still a reasonably
well
played
I think
game.
that I think they played fine. Obviously, the turn 1 doesn't bite them in the ass at all. I think that if you have Terrapagos, I don't think you really want to lead it. Like this ability is so good as just being like an oh shit. It's good at like it's always good for really good sweeping. It's good for making sure you can get rid of rocks. Like it eats one hit from anything in the game, like guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. And then you also, it's also just a good late game cleaner. You can just have a Calm Mind, Rapid Spin.
Yeah,
Starstorm.
It's good at so much. The Starstorm move, like
it's broken. It's broken.
It's fucking insanely strong.
It's broken. It's broken. It's like
this mod is so fucking broken.
It's broken as shit, and this thing has crazy coverage and a bunch of good support moves. It's just
that is the only reason I don't like stacking the ability turn 1 because the ability enables the mon. And like it's so broken with it.
Yeah, well, luckily it wasn't.
Especially considering you have a mon that leads well into his entire team.
Yeah, it wasn't like huge detriment here, but just watch out.
Yeah, like it didn't hurt him here, but like obviously he won the game. Mm-hmm. I'm just not a big fan of leading Terrapagos and then just losing the best ability in the game, or one of the best abilities in the game.
All right, I'm gonna let Jason back in one more time, and if he brings up the fucking Mr. Mongol game, this is his last chance. This is his last chance. If he fucking acts up, it's over. Hi, Jason. Are you gonna say something stupid?
Oh, I'm not gonna say something stupid.
Are you gonna? Okay.
I'm not about to say something stupid. I'm about to say something smart. Okay.
You finished? We're on the Archangel versus Trip game.
No.
All right.
Oh, goodbye.
Well, that's it. That's all we got for that. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Archangel versus Trip. 2-0 coaches. Trip has.
Oh no, I remember this game.
Trip's team. I would hate to play it. And then Archangel's team. I think he made changes after this week.
I think so.
I know someone in some div dropped an iron bundle, and I'm pretty sure it was Archangel.
Oh no, that was Lucas Numbers.
No, that was Lucas. Lucas Numbers. No, the person who made.
Wait, no. It wasn't Lucas Numbers. It was It was in Rivalry though. I'm pretty sure.
It wasn't. Well, Lucas Numbers made changes. It was Zovier. Okay.
It was Zovier. Yeah.
My bad, crewmate.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got.
I just remember that was in Rivalry.
Versus
Trip.
We got Terra Ogrepon Hearthflame broken as shit as usual. Terrifier High Dragon with. I do think Archangel made the bundle Terra at some point, even though it wasn't initially. No, he didn't. I lied.
Pull up the doc.
I lied. Please pull up the doc. I'm a fraud.
Archangel. Where is his team?
I know the High Dragon is Terra.
No, he is Terra Iron Bundle. He's Terra Bundle, Terra Dragon.
Terra Ice, Terra Bundle. Pretty fine Terras for this matchup. Although I feel like you might want a little bit more help for. I guess Terrifier High Dragon's actually pretty good for Ogrepon. Because that shit is broken, by the way.
Yep.
But leading off, we got Iron Bundle. Just going straight into Bundle versus Treads. Treads is getting the fuck out of there. Into Pheasant Skibbity. Into Lando T. Pheasant Skibbity cannot stay in or else it's going to die a horrible death. Goes into Slow King. Sets up his rocks. Free U-turn. Slow King's
rocks,
chili
U-turn,
here.
yep.
Here comes the chili. You go into Thundy. And your Scarf. Just revealed your item. Clicked U-turn. Honestly, so far, not a whole lot going on in this game. The obnoxious Sneasler is going to click Dire Claw. It just procced.
So that was. I was talking. I was watching this game with I think A Panda in the call. He's like, "Yeah, this guy just lost his fucking whiter on turn 3 or turn 5."
Yeah, which means that if you were in a better position to win, that would have been really nice. Unfortunately, you're not.
Yeah.
Because you have a Sneasler on a team that you can't really enable it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this Lando is not chipped at all, so we are not in a position to win at all.
No, you're not. Which is very unfortunate for Trip. But then he just switches out, goes back into Slow King. Stone Edge, which I think is an insane play to make. Not that insane, actually. I think I would have just Earthquaked and just killed the Sneasler, but I guess the Sneasler I don't know, Sneasler definitely can kill you from this range with Ice Punch if it gets it, and it probably does. So
yeah, maybe, I don't know.
I think it depends on spread. If it gets Ice Punch, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if it gets Ice Punch. Regardless, I think Slow King was the easy switch there. So now Slow King's gonna Chilly Reception again into something else. Or it's just gonna click Surf, and now you're in a bad position.
Does this Slow King not have T-Wave or something?
Probably. I mean,
I guess we may never find out, but
we may never find out. I think it's gonna die. Just kidding. Pheasant Skibbity enters the ring. D-Dance High Dragon. I actually think that's pretty nice into this team, because you can do that. And then Sneasler comes in. Sneasler is not faster. Dies. The game is potentially over, except it's not.
I mean,
GG.
The game is. It's not over yet, but it's basically over.
Yeah, the thing is that I don't know why you would go into Sneasler first and not just Thundy when Thundy is still capable of outspeeding this. I think maybe you just forgot how Unburden worked.
Yeah, maybe. I was also forgot that he had Scarf Thundy. I don't know.
Yeah. So. Bit of slight mistake there, but you go back into Slow King. This is the freest U-turn of all time, or the freest Earthquake of all time. Slow King is going to die now. Goodbye. Go back into Iron Bundle. You have to go into Thunderous here, and you have to click an electric move most likely. Tentacruel is the switch in, which I guess it's fine. Because you're in a.
I mean, at this point, I remember saying at this point you don't need a Tentacruel.
Yeah, you're in
or anything really. So
here.
Just sacking it to find out what the Scarf Thunder's just clicking is fine.
And then you go to Ogrepon Hearthflame. You have to do that right there, because otherwise Lando just gets to be in for free. Ogrepon's gonna click Ivy Cudgel, and it's not gonna kill because the thing is so bulky. And then you die to Earthquake, and now the game is over. Unless if Iron Treads has a miracle in store, the game is now over.
Yeah. I think that this Ogrepon Earthflame mod is really good if you have the support for it. I don't think Trip's team is very good at supporting it. As well.
Look, if you want to see a division where Ogerpon Hearthflame is very well supported.
Well, yeah, like rivalries, like Ogerpon's rivalries Ogerpon's going like crazy.
It is 13-1.
It's because Lucas's draft is so like it's so centered around supporting the Ogerpon. Like it's really good just for that reason.
It's literally Ogerpon is the only
and he plays it really well.
And the rest of the team is built to support that broken Pokemon.
And I think that if you build your team like around the idea of supporting Ogerpon to do things, it's really good at doing things. But if you don't, if you build it like Trip's team, where it's like Ogerpon's just like a featured mon that can do a lot of damage, so it's not nearly as effective.
I think having Slowking and Iron Treads is good. I don't like Sneasler. I don't like Pheasantipity.
I think Pheasantipity is okay. I don't really know what
I think Pheasantipity.
I don't know what the Sneasler does other than be speed. Like speed, like it's probably just there for speed. But like I don't know.
Like, it's like just.
But even then, it's not like it's not great speed. I don't know.
Get something better. Anyway, you're about to die. Scream if you must. Yeah, he has to click Focus Blast there. So now you just go Cinderace. And
then go Cinderace, and we click Trailblaze twice because we don't want to miss a Pyro Ball.
Yeah, Trailblaze twice is definitely a much smarter play. Oop. I know for a fact there are some people that would have Pyro Balled there and missed and then lost. Yeah,
but Pyro Balling there is like the lose condition. I will say, if you Pyro Ball and miss, you could actually lose the game. It's possible.
Lose the game. Although to be fair,
if he crits the Serena, it'll die. Probably, I'd assume.
I'd imagine it's not. Well, maybe.
Yeah, missing Pyro Ball is like the only lose con.
Yeah. So credit to Archangel for not doing that. He moves on to 3-0. Trip knocked down a 2-1. Still chilling. Ogerpon did not have the best game, but honestly, I just don't think it could get into position all that much against this team. Archangel played really well and not letting it just come in and be a motherfucker. Although maybe Trip could have gone into it a little bit earlier. But yeah. Now we're moving on to our final game. Played on a Monday. Aurora Boros versus Blizz. Both teams have not gotten a win yet this season. One of these teams will leave this game with a win. I'm not even gonna consider adding Jason back at this point. He has been
DMing me about his thought process behind the Mongol series.
Okay, if you say a word about it, then I will finish this by myself.
No, I'm not going to.
Thank you for respecting my wishes.
Yeah, he has been DMing me about it.
All right, so we've got on Aurora Boros' side, we've got a Terra Dark, Quacklevolt, and a Terra Normal Scizor, which means he's gonna do some quick attack shit.
Yeah, that is what that means.
And then Blizz has the Terra Ground Swampert with...
He's also Terra Dark Chiyu, but...
Terra Dark Chiyu. Which is... I wonder which one of these is going to Terra. Oh, we got Elite Cyclizar going for a quick knockoff on the Swampert. Swampert gets rocks
up, but it's just getting spun away.
Spins away the rocks. Swampert gets a free flip turn or an Ice Beam.
Ice Beam's fine, but it's a regen mon, so it doesn't really matter.
Shed Tail range. Clicking Ice Beam again is not a move I would have done. Goes into Raikou. Also a move I maybe would not have done, but it worked out because Jimmy Mr. Beast is now in primo position to attack the Quacklevolt and kill it. Except he switches out of fear because this is Terra Dark and sacrifices Kappa Michael Jackson. I watched this game, and I did not pay much attention to the action. I just paid attention to Blizz's nicknames. So, a lot of this is new information to me. I'm very, however, confused as to why Aurora Boros ran ST U-turn Terra Quacklevolt.
This is a choice of all time by Aurora Boros. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to accomplish, but...
I feel like if you were Aqua Step... Ice Spinner, Close Combat, SD.
I think if you were Aqua Step, I think if you were that exact set, you win the game right now.
You win the game right now. But Aurora Boros is nice and decides we're going to let the game continue on a little bit longer. Zapdos comes in, Pert comes in, Swampert is going to set up rocks again, most likely. Scizor comes in out after a U-turn, clicks another U-turn, kills the fuck out of that Swampert.
Probably banded, if that's a guess.
Boots Cyclizar has entered the field. It's going to spin away the rocks.
Spinning away again. Raikou does nothing because it's a Raikou.
Whoa.
We're just gonna turn out on it.
And now it's gonna go Clodsire. Watch this. Bang! I'm so genius. Raikou can't do anything to this thing. It's gonna click Shadow Ball. It's gonna do 14, and then this thing just gets a spike for free, which is very bad on a team with no removal. Chiyu comes in. Not something that really threatens this thing out, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if he just Terra Dark specs, he's probably clicks here.
Specs, and it doesn't even.
That is probably. I hope that's not specs. I don't think that's
definitely
specs.
Scarf. That is 100%
Yeah.
Scarf. But he is Mega Horn.
Mega Horn, okay.
Which is awesome. Now that Chiyu can't come back in, but you do have to kind of sack something, most likely, and it turns out Zapdos is the culprit.
Zapdos is the one.
Goodbye, Zapdos. Quacklevolk
and now Quacklevolk wins the game. Oh,
Aqua Jet.
SD U-turn Aqua Jet.
SD U-turn Aqua Jet is an interesting set.
That's a decision.
Yeah, Valiant comes in. He clicks Aqua Jet again. Valiant clicks Focus Blast. This thing dies. Yep. And now Scizor is basically in prime position to just win the game from here. Because you switch into Hydrapple. This thing does a fuck ton with Bullet Punch.
Yeah, so Bullet Punch just wins the game from here.
Yep. You literally just spam Bullet Punch till you win. Scizor.
We switched out. Okay.
Gets a crit.
Okay, the crit.
Lives on 2%.
Okay.
Which now guarantees that Scizor just wins the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, this game was unlosable anyway, so it's fine.
Bye. The game is over. Unless the game is now done. Aurora Boros.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a lot of thoughts on that. I think
Aurora Boros just had a better. I don't know about better prep, but definitely had the matchup advantage. Because the Quacklevolk set.
I can't really say the prep was better when you brought. I don't really know what this Quacklevolk set's doing, but I do think he had a better idea of how he wanted to win the game, and I feel like that's been a common theme for Blizz's games. It's just like I don't think his prep is like that bad. I think he just like can't really find a good win con, or find a good route to win the game.
Yeah. It's just
I don't know. I hope Blizz wins the game though. I hope he wins next week.
Blizz will probably win a game. Blizz will probably win a game this season.
I mean, Blizz has made. I mean, he got what 6 or 5-0 and 5-0 I think so far. So I mean, this is progress. It's only 3-0 this time.
5-0 I think. I know it was 2 5-0s.
Yeah, that's what I think it was 5-0 5-0 and then now it's a 3-0. So I mean, he's making progress. Played a little bit better this game, I guess.
Yeah, but Aurora Boros definitely. The Scizor was really good. I feel like Aurora Boros has been using Scizor very well in all their games so far. Although
Scizor is
the rest of the team.
This is how you have to use Scizor this gen. It's just like you just need to kill shit.
It's very good at killing shit, and I'm very proud of Aurora Boros for getting the victory. Now we can look at the standings. Roma, J-Hole, Archangel, Central are the top 4. Not in that order. I didn't say it in order.
This is about how I expected it to kind of play out. Mm-hmm. I think originally I thought Terminal would be a little bit higher, but like
they drafted a Rain team.
Yeah,
and Rain is very.
I think Rain is fine, but I think if you're going to draft Rain, you should probably bring the Pelipper.
Yeah. Then we've got a very interesting lower path. We got Chef and Trip are the only teams at 2-0, 2-1 plus 0, and then you've got the barrage of 1 and 2 teams. You got 1 and 2 Maniac with a dominant win this week to put them ahead of the pack. Nellic, Mr. Mongol right after. Shit ass Buffcat and Yelsu tied. Yelsu, you're not a shit ass, only Buffcat. Frost having a pretty struggling season so far. Terminal Aurora Boros rounding out the 1 and 2. And then JR Jam and Blizz is the only 0 and 3 teams. Do they play this season?
Don't know.
Let's look.
Doesn't look like it.
They don't. But one of them plays Buffcat, so I think they'll get a win.
Yeah, I mean, JR Jam's made progress. I think his game this week was much better than his previous games.
Yeah, much better. I foresee both these two winning at least one game.
I think they can both win a game.
Because the thing with Baby Division is that
win some games.
Can happen. But I want to take a look at the quick kill leaderboard first. Iron Boulder Terra. I know some people are.
It's broken.
Saying it's broken, and I'm not going to disagree.
I've been saying.
Unfortunately, my Ogerpon Hearthflame propaganda is not being very effective in Baby Div after the first week. But luckily, I have another div I think
for that one. Trip drafted a little bit differently. It'd be more successful in Baby Div, but I think it's fine.
I have a different div I can point to that one on. Gallade has been really good for Roma, as has Kyurem for J-Hole.
Yeah, I mean, Terra Kyurem is fucking broken,
Yeah,
so...
Terra Kyurem is really good. The Greninja's been really good. This Raging Bolt did a lot of annoying shit. Oh, Loma Mola is still in the top 10.
I don't know why this mon is even remotely near the top 10.
It got 4 kills. That's 4 too
Yeah, like,
many.
I don't know why.
Yeah, frankly.
Who was letting Alomomola kill 4 things? Like, I don't get it.
Buffcat. Buffcat actually didn't let the Alomomola get any kills. Terminal. Frost. That's who let the Alomomola get so many kills. I'm going to put Jason's messages back on the screen. Let me back. Let me in. I'm going to actually know we're done. We can add him back. Let me just add him back real quick, and then he'll be a great way to end the video. He'll be so happy.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back. Oh, he's back. Jason, we're ending the video. Do you have anything you want to say?
If the Moltres is only terrifying Terra Blast as its Terra type, then it